D here. Now that you have a good understanding of series circuits, we're going to move on to parallel circuits. Eventually we'll combine series circuits and parallel circuits to end up with combination circuits. Let's learn the basics. Okay, I'm going to show you the laws that apply to parallel circuits. We have Ohm's law, the same Ohm's law that we used for series circuit. E equals I times R. We can transpose it, I equals E over R, or R equals E over I. The T's that I've put in my circuit down here represent the T for Ohm's law. So I'll always have the voltage on the top, the current on the left, and the resistance on the right. I have three other formulas for parallel circuits. E total equals E1 equals E2, etc. I total equals I1 plus I2, etc. And 1 over R total equals 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2, etc. This last formula is the same as the one above it. It's just written differently, and it's actually easier to plunk into your calculator. Using the first formula, E total equals E1 equals E2, 120 volts will show up over here at the second and the third resistors. If I know that I have 10 ohms here for R1, 120 volts divided by 10 would give me 12 amps, and 120 volts divided by 20 ohms would give me 6 amps. Now I can go and use the second formula, I total equals I1 plus I2, and say that if I had the 12 amps going through R1 plus the 6 amps going through R2, I know that my total will be 18 amps. I'm going to go ahead and put my 18 amps here in my T for my source. 120 volts divided by 18 amps will give you 6.67 ohms. And I could also find 6.67 ohms using either one of these formulas to the right. If I said I had 10 ohms for R1, so 10 to the negative 1 plus 20 to the negative 1, because we had 20 ohms resistance in R2, and put those in brackets and then go negative 1. When you calculate that out, you also get 6.67 ohms. Kirchhoff's current law says that this junction or node, I had 18 amps flowing out of my source into that junction. Kirchhoff's current law tells us that whatever flows into a junction or node must also flow out of it. And we can double check because I had 6 amps flowing to R2, and down here I had 12 amps, and 6 plus 12 gave us that 18. So you can see we can use all of these rules in parallel circuits.